All right, guys, welcome to the channel. If you're on the live, I appreciate it. If you're not, you should be. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, rumble.com/McClures. My name is Randall. This is the McClures, and we react, review, we make fun of, and we laugh at stuff. You can shop McClures.com. That's the website. Buy some car soap, buy some pants, some boots, a jacket, a holster, or something. Help out the channel. Shop American. Keeps me trucking. Buys cheeseburgers for the kids. We're trying to make this a job, so we're relying on you folks. We're going to check out this story today. This is via Bongino Reports, but it's actually a story from the New York Post. And Daniel Perry, I don't know if that name rings a bell for you guys, but he's the gentleman that choked out the crazy guy in New York, waiting for police to arrive because he jumped on there threatening to kill everybody. So we got some news updates on him. Let's get into this story, folks. Let's get into this story. All right, so it looks like Daniel Perry is going to face 15 years, second-degree manslaughter charge in the chokehold death of Jordan Neely. Former Marine Daniel Perry has been indicted on charges of second-degree manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide in the chokehold killing of Jordan Neely last month, sources told the Post. A grand jury sitting in Manhattan reached its decision Wednesday, weeks after Neely's death sparked a national firestorm over Penny's actions and scrutiny over a mental health system that failed the tragic victim. The 24-year-old, who was free on $100,000 bail and faces up to 15 years, first surrendered himself to cops on May 12th, nearly 2 weeks after he laced his arms around the disturbed homeless man's neck during a chaotic confrontation on the F train in Manhattan. Penny's lawyers have said their client acted in self-defense, which is clear from the tape. I added that. Neely was allegedly yelling, screaming, and threatening other passengers, according to eyewitnesses. In a series of videos released Sunday, Penny said he wasn't trying to kill Neely when he grabbed him, but he couldn't sit still while Neely ranted. There's a common misconception that Marines don't get scared. We're actually taught one of our core values is courage, and courage is not the absence of fear, but how to handle fear, he said. I was scared for myself, but I looked around. There was women and children. He was yelling in their faces, saying these threats. I just couldn't sit still. But the caught-on-camera confrontation quickly went south. Neely struggled, but passed out and died. He had a lengthy history of mental illness, has gotten into trouble with the New York PD, according to reports. They did try to revive him here. As you can see, the paramedics giving him CPR. From my understanding, they also tried to resuscitate him as well. The city medical examiner later ruled his death a homicide, but said the troubled former street performer died from compression of the neck. Neely had a lengthy history of mental illness and scores of run-ins with the New York's finest. After his death, his family blamed authorities for not making sure he got the care that he needed. So it's the authorities' fault he gets the care that he needs, not yours as his family. Okay, it's one way to look at it. And they've called for Penny to face murder charges. Wow. Nothing about race. That's facts. Didn't have anything to do with race. I'm surprised they didn't try to burn down the city with that one. I don't think it would have flown, though. During a fiery eulogy last month, Reverend Al Sharpton told the packed church that when they choked Jordan, they put their arms around all of us. Sharpton also criticized authorities' initial decision to release Penny in the wake of the killing. When thought it was all right for this man to choke a brother to death and go home to see his family, Sharpton asked the crowd at Mount Nebo Baptist Church in Harlem, who gave the order it was all right to release him. This race hustling motherfucker, bro, for real. After Penny's indictment Wednesday, Sharpton denounced the charges, saying, "We wish the charge would have reflected that this was murder." We wish the charge would have reflected what this really was, murder the charges. The National Action Network has stood in support of Jordan's family since day one. This was a clear-cut case of vigilantism that has no place in our society, which is why I spoke against it at Jordan's funeral, he said in a statement. NAN will continue to monitor this case to ensure the killer is held accountable and there is justice for Jordan. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office declined to comment on Penny's indictment. When reached by the Post Wednesday, the former Marine's cousin said his lawyers have told the family not to make any further comments about the case. We're just letting them handle it from now on. Thank you, Justin Baldwin said. Penny will be arraigned and on the indictment charges at a date that has yet to be set. So I don't know if you guys have watched the video of this or checked it out. I don't know if, do they have the actual video? They always play different videos not related to the story for some reason on the fucking webpage. Which doesn't make any sense, but so there's the story from the New York Post. Looks like they're going after him for a second-degree manslaughter. They're trying to give him 15 years for sticking up for scared women and children on a train, being harassed by a psychotic homeless man. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but he is a modern-day hero, so to speak, because nowadays nobody sticks up for anybody and is willing to put their neck out for anybody. So the fact that he did, you have to commend him for it. And the fact that they're going after him like this for it is just quelling anybody else. You know, it's going to make everybody else second guess. Well, I should just let that kid get kidnapped. I should let that girl get dragged into the alley. I should let that old lady get her purse stolen. Because if I intervene, I could go to jail for trying to do the right thing. I don't know when America stopped giving awards to people, you know, who threw rocks at the back of purse snatchers and took them out. I don't know when we decided it was a bad thing. But it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Well, if you're on the live, we appreciate it. We're going to keep going with some other stories. If you're tuning to this when I post it as a video, come check out the lives Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3:30 to 5:30. At least. We do stream more often. Rumble.com/McClures is the best place to follow. And shopmclures.com. Link is down in the description. We are utilizing that to fund the operation here so we can keep making content and videos. We're trying to make this a full-time gig, so we are relying on you guys for support. Go buy some car wash. $10. You got to wash your car. It helps me out. shopmclures.com. Later, bye.